Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm Steve. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. Listen, guys, I want to give my honest opinion, and some of you guys have left me, this information in the comments section, and the information was supposedly that Elon Musk has bought Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, GM. Now, I have been looking all around for this, and I'm like, I'm keeping up with the market all the time. How come I haven't seen this? And I mean, if it's out there, guys, and you got legitimate proof, by all means, send me a link to, to what you got. But I mean, honestly, I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to count it as fact that Elon Musk has brought GM. Now, I want to get into this. I think, honestly, Elon Musk is not going to buy GM. And even if he wanted to, I don't even think he could buy GM. And this is my opinion, and I'm going to tell you why right now. The first thing is, we all know GM's CEO, Mary Barra. Now, Mary Barra has went on record multiple times talking about how she wants to beat Tesla, and she has a timeline of when she thinks she can be the leader in selling more EV vehicles than Tesla. Elon Musk has a little bit of an ego. I think it rubbed him the wrong way. We can go back a little bit further. I think I think it's bad blood between them. Going into Twitter. In fact, we'll go back. Remember a while ago when GM was supposedly wanting to get rid of all the factories they're not using no more? Elon Musk wanted to buy the factories, remember? I don't remember what happened to him, to the factories, but I remember, I think they shut down a few factories. I think they shut down one in Detroit, and I think it was one in Ohio. It might have been more. It might have been more than that. But I know for a fact that they shut them down. Elon was interested in getting those type of, getting the technology that they had and using those automotive production warehouses to make Tesla vehicles. I think that's one issue. Another issue is, with GM selling about 9 to 10% of EVs in the U.S. market, and then them saying that, hey, by such and such time, we're going to be beating Tesla and all that. Like I said, it rubs them the wrong way. I think it created a little bit of tensions between both of them. A lot of times when we deal with competition, Tesla's the big dog in EV. They got more vehicles, they produce more vehicles, so on and so forth. I think when Mary Barra said that, it kind of pissed him off a little bit, because he was saying, GM has a situation with them. They stopped making certain vehicles. They was declining in sales. We in a recession. All the stocks is falling. They laying people off, and they are a very, very big competitor to Elon Musk. So I don't see him swooping in there and buying it. And that's one thing. Another thing is, like I said, there's a lot of egos involved. My biggest thing is, the reason why I bring up the egos, if he wanted to buy, if Elon wanted to buy GM, if you look at Twitter, as soon as he had the acquisition of Twitter, GM immediately was like, okay, we're not going to advertise on there no more. And they one of the biggest advertisers in cars globally out, GM. So they're like, we're not doing it. I don't know if it's true, but supposedly she went on record, Mary Barr, like, hey, listen, we ain't into paying advertisement fees to competitors. It's a lot of beef. I think it's a solid beef going on with GM and Tesla. I think Tesla will let GM fall, and I think GM has enough pride, but too much pride. Well, I don't even say it. I might be saying it wrong. Mary Barra is so prideful that I ain't gonna say she'll let it go into the ground, but she would try to find somebody else before she sold it to Elon. And I think proof of that is what happened with the situation with them not being an advertiser on Twitter no more. I think it's kind of personal, you know, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I definitely do not think Mary Barra would sell it to him. You know, unless they came with a third party and then they would be in their name or something like that, and he had a small, minute, I could understand. But the fact is, Tesla doesn't even have pickup trucks right now. And that's one of the things I like about Rivian. If we really going to talk about EV got a market that Tesla's not even touching right now. Tesla they made the Cybertruck. They showed it to us years ago. It never really came out, and they gonna start doing production of it. Rivian took off like that because I think they had a lot of pickup trucks, and a lot of people use them for recreation, and like that's one of the biggest sellers in America, period. So their business strategy to start with pickup trucks was a good thing. And I think, if anything, that's going to be something that keeps Rivian running for a while until, you know, they really, really get on their feet. And I think that was a smart business strategy on their part. But we'll just go for, we'll just say this happened. I own Tesla, right? If GM was sold to Elon, would I start buying GM shares? I would say yeah, and I'm gonna say yeah and no. I would say yeah because they pay a small dividend, and when they was rolling, the dividend was pretty nice, so they pay a dividend. That would basically be it. And the reason why I say no is because I already got Tesla, and it's a car company, and if I wouldn't got GM, unless something happened where they was like, okay, we're going to turn GM into something that rivals Rivian, and we're going to do all SUVs and such, and we're going to use the bed platform and then fit it with the battery technology we have, and I would have to consider it. But I mean, I don't even think they would even sell it to him, guys. I mean, I just think like everything between him, Elon, and Mary Barr, and then like them not trying to give him money for, I think Elon don't forget stuff, and I think a lot of stuff that they doing is probably petty that's, you know, would stop the whole transaction. But that's just me. But like, yeah, guys, you guys had left me that, and I'm like, I didn't hear that. And I mean, the only thing I've seen on TV is like something that was off of YouTube, where, you know, people talk about it. But I'm like, I have not seen that on any news post, and that would be major news. That's the thing. It would be major news. Just the hint of that. And like, my thing is this. He just brought Twitter, and Twitter was messed up. You know what I'm saying? He paid that. It was overpriced when he paid it. And he's still trying to get that done. He don't have time to go and jump into GM right now. And that's the part that doesn't make the most, you know, that makes the most sense. I'm like, there's no way he can try to go fix GM and fix Twitter at the same time. You know? And then it's like, a lot of people say, oh, well, he's going to get a CEO, and then he can focus on GM. I don't think that is the reason why. Another thing is, before I lose my thought, everybody's like, oh, well, GM is not posting on Twitter like that. That's Mary Barra. That's not nothing Elon and them are working on in the shadows. Like, because if he was going to buy GM, I think it would be the opposite. They would be running ads like crazy on there, building the revenue, because he's going to buy it and he's in charge of Twitter. He would advertise for free because he was buying. They're not even advertising on Twitter right now. And that's all because of Mary Barr. You know, I just think it's personal between them. It's a battle of egos. You know, we're going to catch you, Elon. Okay, try. So that's my take on it. I don't think that's going to happen at all. I mean, it doesn't make sense from a standpoint. I mean, you would have two car companies. And then GM is an iconic name. And then Mary Barr was already upset talking about they have fears Tesla would be a monopoly. Why would you sell them the company, and help him do that? You know, I just think she said a lot of stuff and she didn't want to look crazy, like she putting her foot in her mouth by selling him by being a part of the company being sold to him. Not saying, you know, she has the power to sell it, but, you know, if GM was sold from the owners, you think he would keep Mary? No. No, he'd be like, Mary, you can get out of here. You ain't gonna beat nobody at nothing. But I mean, that's just me talking. I don't know for sure. But I mean, I just figured I'd come and share with you guys, because a lot of you guys had left me comments like, hey, Elon brought Jim. I'm like, I didn't hear that nowhere. But I think it's highly unlikely, but in this day and age, anything's possible. But as of now, I'm not feeling that at all. I don't think that's gonna happen. But leave me a comment, man. If you guys got a definitive link or something that's substantial, leave me the link in there, man. Because I mean, wherever you guys getting that from, I'm gonna see it. But that's it for the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let's get this video out into the YouTube sphere, and we'll take it from there. But as always, guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.